Hello, welcome back to my channel. This video is basically what I tried to do was what is called the men's game. It was started by the minimalist mom. Her name is Carly. I hope I'm getting that name right. It was started by her, and basically on the first of the month you get rid of one item. On the second of the month you get rid of two items, and you just go over the whole month. And I typically will do this on and off throughout the year just because it challenges me to get things cleaned out. Sometimes we, or maybe it's just me, but I will get comfortable in just the things that are there, and I'm not really sure how I want to put this, but basically I don't put the effort out to search for the things to get rid of. It's just whatever comes handy when we're cleaning, and that's fine and that's good too, but this was another way to declutter, clean, and all of that. So that's where we are today. That's what this video is all about. It's just the accumulation of little clips that I collected throughout this month of July, for you guys, and it just kind of maybe gave you different ideas, different ways to kind of go on this decluttering journey, because minimalism in the end picture isn't just about decluttering a home to fill it up again. Minimalism is becoming a lifestyle, and that's where the second part of this video is going to come in, but that's gonna have to wait till the end of August, because so at the end of August, what I'm going to be sharing with you is the stuff that we bring into the home. So if something comes into the home outside of groceries, I will be documenting that and then sharing that with you at the end of the month. But I will also be trying to just keep continuing decluttering and all that stuff. One thing you will not see is that my eldest daughter actually is on the ball when it comes to getting rid of stuff. If she sees stuff that her sister has not used, it's gone. And that will even include sometimes some of our stuff, which can sometimes be a really big issue because it wasn't hers to get rid of, and so we have to have that conversation. So all that to say, even all these clips are not going to accurately show what we've gotten rid of, because most of the time I don't know when my daughter is getting rid of stuff. And so until I need to go find it, and then I can't find it, and she's like, oh, I don't think we ever used that. Basically all that to say, you're not getting a full picture of what we got rid of this month, unfortunately, because of that. So in the back of my car, I've got several boxes of things that I need to get rid of, and they are just waiting until we can get to the city to take them to a Goodwill or thrift store or all of that. So, without further ado, let's just jump right in and see what we got rid of this month, and hopefully this just gives you some inspiration, some encouragement to just start your own. I mean, day 1 is pretty easy. Day 31st, as we got to like the middle of the month, I couldn't find anything. To be honest, and that's fine. That tells me that I've made the progress that I've wanted to make. If I have to really dig and ponder and think about if I'm getting rid of the right stuff, then I have made progress, and we've gotten to the point where we need to be. And so now it's just a matter of learning to keep our houses tidy. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let's jump in. I got in a meal subscription when we were at our other rental house back in California. However, our dishwasher in our current home doesn't work, and so I just ended up selling these on our for sale or trade site on Facebook and made a little money with them. And this was actually a little bit hard to get rid of. I just got this for my son, but he didn't pick it up once in the month and a half that we had it. It seems a little weird, which is why I'm introducing this. But today's decluttering was all these correspondence I need to take care of,
And so I've got 2 letters to go in the mail and 2 cards that you can't see them all. There we go. I have 2 cards to go in the mail and 2 cards to give to my nephews when I see them soon. So there's 4 right there. I pulled out the thing I want for my baby book. It's got mold. I don't think I've ever opened it, but this is my record of immunizations, and I just decided to put that in my folder with all my important papers. And that one's just going to be recycled. I have this prayer journal. I liked the idea. I just tore out the pages I will no longer need. But some of the prompts that are given in here I don't necessarily find completely scriptural. So I'm just going to pass that along. And this is one I found on my husband's desk. We are in July, and it has not been used since we got it. So we'll just recycle that. And I have to safety pin this shirt in order to keep it modest. And there's not a whole lot that I can wear with this. And so since I have other shirts that work well, I'm just going to recycle that. And so those are my 6 items for today.
Another really hard thing to do. I had almost gotten rid of it in California, but I decided, no, we'll just bring it up and play with it, but he didn't use it once, so it went to a loving family. And I also sold this one on Facebook, just like I did the dish pods, which I'm showing here. So made some money and decluttered the house.
It was actually a very busy weekend, and this is why I'm putting this clip in, because I really don't want anybody to get stuck in the I'm not meeting this goal, so therefore I give up stage, which is very common. So this is just what was collected over the weekend. Some of this is stuff that my girls put together as they were decluttering the room. And actually, now that I look at it, that's pretty much all this is. I did not focus on decluttering at all this weekend. And even if this wasn't here, even if it was just the few things I found today, I still would have just thrown that out because it's still something. And the whole idea behind this game is just to make a game of it and try to challenge yourself and try to, get better at it. But it shouldn't. The end goal should be the focus, not the amount that it takes to get to that end goal. That's not really how I want to put it, but basically all of this, if we added it together, would not equal the 4 days total amount that we needed to come up with, and that's fine. That is, nothing, like I said, just the fact that we have these things that are bent and no longer the best usable for us right now, or this is our multiple stash. Just focusing on that would have been perfectly fine, but my girls did go through their room and they did find some things that they were done with. And but even, I'm going to throw this in as an example. This has just been sitting on top of a pile of things that I needed to take care of, and I don't need it anymore, so that can just get tossed out. And it was still just something that, hey, get this done. Having a number in mind helps us get towards that goal, right? So my daughters are pretty good at decluttering things that they no longer need. Their end goal for them is to have a well-functioning bedroom and keeping it clean. And in order to do that, they have to keep their stuff manageable. So they're really good at that. So basically all I have is just some pajamas here that are in really good condition. We just won't be able to use them this winter. The daughter will be too big for them. This is something I crocheted for my daughter for a ballet performance. She had a sleeveless dress in Victorian times, so we just crocheted this little thing for her so that it looked a little bit more Victorian or with the times. These are some doll clothes that my eldest just decided that since she can't wear the matching, these were mommy and me dresses, so since she can't wear the matching ones anymore, and I don't even think we have them for my other daughter, she just said, we have enough, we have plenty of dresses, these ones don't have any significant meaning to me. So we're going to pass on that. This is a Barbie Jeep that my other daughter is done with, so we'll just pass that along. Some more doll clothes, some tights that are I think too small for my eldest, and I'm not going to save them for my other ones. This one is actually one of those things that come with like your little, it's a little doll diaper bag, so it comes with different things. Anyway, don't need that, so we'll just do that. My eldest just is like, Mom, I don't play with these. They just sit in a box. These are some dress-up things that they decided they didn't need. Some shoes no longer needed. Some clothes no longer needed. I just picked this one up for my daughter, and I thought she would enjoy it, but I just pulled this out. I'm like, oh, she decided to get rid of it. So anyway, this is all just to kind of encourage you, just to, I could make a big deal about that, but I'm not going to. Like, they're done with it. We don't need to keep it. So today's decluttering is going to be all this mail that I have to deal with. There's so much here. We just got our insurance, and I have to come up with all this, but there's got to be like 20 pieces of mail here. No exaggeration. Okay, I think I can safely say that today was successful, thanks to mail for our state health insurance. A whole stack of things to recycle, burn, whatever. And let me just kind of flip that over. Notes that I took care of. I kept one of those. This kind of just shows what is allowed with our health, and that tells us more. My hair is down, which is why I had these up. This is my letter opener. Fancy old thing. And just finishing up one more over here. Just finishing up one more paperwork I need to do. Put some planning done. Talking to my good pals there. And I think that's going to be it. This is going to be my day 15 declutter. Here are my items for today. It is the 23rd, and I think I have actually 25 items here, but that's okay. So I have some clothes that need to be just tossed. This is a Walmart brand, and it does not work that well for me, so it's just gonna go. This is a water bottle that my sister bought while she was here, just to kind of keep track of her water intake, and left it for my daughter. But within a few days, this dollar water bottle, the lid doesn't screw on right, and it just needs to be recycled. These are going to the thrift store. They're like for under your clothes in winter to help keep you warm. And this is a pile of clothes headed to my consignment shop. These are brand new. I don't normally buy brand new clothes, but COVID happened and thrift stores were closed, and my son desperately needed some things, so I picked these up for him, and he's never worn them. He does not like them at all, and so far we've not had a problem running into needing them, but I've just held on to them because I'm like, they're brand new and I paid full price and you need to wear it. Well, they're not getting worn, so let's take them to the consignment store, and a kid that actually likes to wear shorts can have a nice pair. And then last, I have a stack of books here. You will probably have already seen this video, but this is one that I read for Reading Rush and I enjoyed it, but I won't keep it. This is a mystery, and once mysteries are read, I don't typically read them again. And this one was okay. It wasn't bad. It was a very sweet story. I just don't see me reading that again. I probably will not read that one again. I did not give that a glowing review, but I did give this one a glowing review. But I just know that the possibility of me reading this again is slim to none, and I already have somebody that I know that I think will really like to read that. So I'm going to pass it on to her. So those are my items for today. Okay, today is, what's today? What's today? 25th. Today's the 25th. 25 items are just going to be this here, which doesn't come close to 25, but who cares? Stuff is going out. I know I have gotten rid of that so many times, and I think I've even shared it on some of my get rid of videos here, but the kids keep getting it, so I put it in this white bag, and I'm just going to tie it so they can't see it, and it's just going to go. So what I usually do is I just have, boxes that we've collected over time, and when I can get to the thrift store, we just take it all. But we have this mirror that's going to go, the stack here, actually some of that is just going to get tossed, like that book down there, and then this shelf right here that my daughter had actually bought for her room, but it wasn't, we got it secondhand, but it wasn't a good purchase, and I never know what to do. I mean, it's sturdy, but it's not quite what she was hoping, and I never know what to do, like when you go to somebody's house to look at something on Marketplace, and you're there with the cash, and you realize, yeah, this isn't in good condition. Like, do you just say, okay, actually, no, this doesn't work, and walk out? Or, like, I've never really done this. It's not like it's a store. It's somebody's personal home. So we're, like, I was with her, and it was just this awkward situation that we weren't really sure what to do. So some people put a lot of value into things because they still stand, whereas not everybody does. So, anyway, we put that back up, and we're going to see what we can do, and that's going to be the items that I got rid of today.
Okay, well, that's it for this month, and I repeat myself, but the purpose of this video was just to help and inspire and hopefully motivate you in your own journey to downsize, minimalize, get rid of, declutter, whatever it is. I watch these videos because I keep thinking of things like, oh yeah, I have that, and I wanted to get rid of that too. And I'll go and pull it because, a drawer, a desk, a closet, a cupboard, or whatever doesn't mean that it's always in front of my mind or that I always remember. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you at the end of August with what we brought into the home. Which reminds me, I had this planned out, and then Stephanie from The Minimalist Mom over on Instagram started to do, I think she's doing the same thing where she is also sharing what she brings into the home. And so that will be over on Instagram. I don't know if she has a hashtag or anything for it, so just follow her over on Instagram. I will try to leave her link, or her name, exact name, so you can find her down below if you need more encouragement. That'll be probably like a progress throughout the month, whereas I'm just going to take little bits of footage and then compile it for the end of the month. But yeah, nope, that's going to be it for this video. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and click subscribe if you want to be reminded of these videos. They'll pop up in your subscription feed when the time comes. And until then, have a great and wonderful day.